So the bandhan is the bondage or limitations in our personality arises out of this misconception that the anatman or the not self, the body, is me, atma buddhi. The intellectual conclusion wrongly arrived at that I am the body is the bondage. When you say the body, it all means all the three: the gross body, the subtle body, and the causal body. So to identify ourselves with the BMI and thus give a false reality to the world of OET and to run after it is the sense of limitation of the ego. The one who is running like this for the sense satisfaction in the world outside, recognizing that this is all life is the one who is the ego, who is constantly feeling crushed by the world outside and restrained by his own impulses within. Thus identifying with the body, the tragedies of the body becomes your sense of, you experience as your own tragedy. The body is sick, or the body is becoming weak, or it is dying. You consider that I am dying, I am sick, I am hungry, I am lusty, which are all characteristic feature and nature of the body, but identified with it, you have become, I am the body. This is, in short, the secret of all your limitations. Wherever you are no more conscious of it, you are in an inspired mood, you outshine your own abilities and capacities in change, in performing in the world outside. Those are the moments we are in extreme happiness, as in deep sleep. The sorrows of the world cannot touch you. They make you a slave of the outer world makes you a slave, only when you are identified with the BMI. Atratmanna iti mati bentha heshosya mukta. So, anatmani ahamiti mati is bandhan. That is a secret of all sense of limitation. Continue.
Atasmin tat buddhihi prabhavati vimudhasya tamasa viveka bhavadvai spurati bhujage rajjudhishana tato nartha vrataha nipatati samadhaturadhikaha tato yo sadgrahaha sahi bhavati bandha shrunu sakhe.
A little more. Atasmin tad buddhi. Atasmin, that which is not. In that, you have got an assumption that that is the reality. Seeing things, accepting things which are not there. Atasmin tad buddhi. That which is not. In that, a feeling that that is the truth. Which is a rope. But no, what do you mean rope? It is a serpent. And this is the play of tamas. Tamas always gives you not only that it doesn't make you realize the real, non-apprehension of the real, immediately superimposed by, followed by misapprehensions. Atasmin tad buddhi prabhavati starts vimudhasya tapasat. To an indiscriminate man, vimudha, fool, tamasa. Why is it so? By tamas. When the intellect is veiled by tamas, it is not able to discriminate what is in front of you. Not only that you don't see it, but the mind projects and you see only the mind's own illusory projections. Viveka bhavadeva. Viveka bhavad, why? Indeed, why? Lack of discrimination. The discriminative power is of the intellect. The intellect cannot discriminate because it is now drowned or covered, veiled by tamas. Spurati bhujage rajjudishana. Bhujage rajjudishana, underline. Shagala has made a slight change. Bhujage, in a serpent, rajjudishana, you see it's a rope. If you see a rope as misunderstood as a serpent, there is not much trouble. But if a serpent is going, you suddenly realize, Ayya, Bhagavan ka kripa dekho. I wanted a rope and I don't know where I can get it. There you are, rope. And you run after the rope. And the serpent is confused. Why this fellow is coming after me? Bhujage rajjudishana. Why is it so? Lack of discrimination. You are not paused to think. You are thinking of something else. The railway station, we have to go there and this luggage is to be bound. I don't know where I can get a rope. You are thinking of that only and therefore they saw a rope. Bhujage rajjudishana. Tado anarthavrataha. Naturally, when you are running after a living, innocent snake and try to pull it, the consequence is anartha vrata, a gushing stream of sorrows, anartha, calamities, that you will be bitten by it and then you have to go. Nipatati samadhaduradhika is a terrible amount of calamitous sorrows come one after another by this misconception. And we often say that in the world. I don't know what happened to me. At that time I thought that. Now wisdom has come. I should not have done it. I don't know. What happened at that time? Now I can discriminate and judge that what I did was wrong. Then at that time, I don't know what happened to me. I don't know what that means. You are telling the truth. I don't know. I don't know. Knowing equipment was not functioning. I was veiled. My own discrimination was not available for me. Tadoyo asadgraha. Therefore, asadgraha, to accept the asat, the non-existent things. Sahi bhavati bandha shrunu sakhe. My dear friend, Shankara is coming down. He's not sitting on a big pedestal as Guru, Mahaguru, but he comes to you, throws his hand around your shoulders, try to light up your beedi. You know that friendliness, I mean. Cha piyenge kya? Hey, Sakhe, my pal, my friend, oh buddy, you please understand, this is called the bandhan. What? To hold on to that which is not real. to misunderstand a serpent to be a rope. Terrible troubles will come. No blessings can come from it. It's only sorrows. Thus to hold on to the BMI as me is the beginning of disaster. And hence all life, autobiography of everybody is a calamitous sorrow. In between a little joy here and there, just as chutney to eating. When you are tired of eating, a little chutney, again you get a spurt of it. Similarly, now and then a little flicker of seemingly a joy, which, and then there afterwards you have to suffer for long, hoping that that kind of a joy will come later on. So, asagraha sahi bhavati. Asagraha is itself bandha. Hey, Srunu, listen to me carefully. And I am telling you, not as a guru, hurling wisdom at you from a high pulpit. But on the other hand, I am coming to you, Sakhe, oh dear friend, please listen to me. I am not thrusting my wisdom on you, but I am appealing to your capacity to think for yourself and come to realize akhanda.
Akhanda nityadvaya bodha shaktya. Spurantam atmanam ananta vaibhavam. Samavrunotyavruti shaktiresha. Tamomayi rahurivarka bimbam.
The Atman, the self, the consciousness is constantly with you. Even when you are misunderstood, even when you are thinking wrongly, even that wrong thought is also illumined by the same consciousness. Consciousness is constantly with you. Narayana is always with you. Lord never leaves you. He is helpless. He wants to leave you because you are a stupid ass. But he can't. Why? He is all pervading. You are in him. It is you who have got the freedom to reject the Lord. But the Lord has no freedom at all. He has to illumine all your foolish thoughts, all your vulgar thoughts, all your stupid actions. He has to. This akhanda, unbroken, nitya, permanent means changeless, advaya, non-dual, because in him there is nothing else. Even you, the contemplative meditator, merges there. You don't exist separate to realize it that, but you realize it this. The subject-object relationship is not there. Advaya, non-dual, ekam, one without a second. Just as in the waking state of consciousness, nothing of the dream stays. The dreamer and his dream are all merged and dissolved and disappears into the waking mind. The river reaching the ocean merges, disappears and becomes the ocean. This one state of consciousness, akhanda, unbroken, nitya, permanent, advaya, bodha shaktya. That bodha, that knowledge, meaning by directly awakening to that state of consciousness. Spurandam atmanam ananda vaibhavam. Then only you understand ananda, endless vaibhavam, glory of that self. This cannot be understood by the intellect through the study of the Shastras, nor through satsang. It's all second-hand information. But you have to actually come to experience the glory, the beauty, the peace and the tranquility of that higher state of fulfillment. You have to directly experience. But this Vaibhava, this glory of the self, samavrinodi, completely veiled from our direct experience now. Avriti Shakti, this veiling of the intellect. If you are, somebody closes your eyes, you can no longer see the glory in front of you. What? The glory in front of you is seen only by these 2 points called the eyes. When tamas comes and the veils the discriminative power of the intellect, it cannot recognize the glory of the self, which is your own self, your own true nature. Tamomayi, which is of the nature of tamas. Tamas is that which is veiling. Because of this veiling power of tamas, in your inner personality, you are not able to recognize the self which is your own nature, but instead of that, the mind projects a world of plurality, of endless sorrows, passions, desires, anxieties, worries. And disease, described for our benefit by a simile from nature. Just as Rahuriva Arkabimbam, the solar eclipse, the sun eclipse. In the sun eclipse, on that eclipse time, you find a shadow coming, slowly covering the sun, which poetically described in our scriptures as that it is done by a Rahu. Rahu is a mythological concept. Rahu is a snake or a serpent. Unfortunately, it has only a head. And the Rahu swallows the sun. But since it has only a head, Rahu swallows the sun honestly, but it appears from the other end, because there is no stomach in it. Thus this round shadow covers the sun. And then we say that Grahana is full Grahana, another bath. Grahana started, there is a bath in the sea. Yes, half Grahana, another bath. Full Grahana, another bath. Released, another bath. That's 3-4 baths in the sea. And this is the only time when Hindus ever go to the sea. This is not like the foreigners every weekend they go there, see, and then get roasted in the sunlight and all that. No, we have got enough sunlight here at home. We need not go out for sunbathing. We are bathed constantly in the sun. We take bath only at that time. Now when you analyze it, that is only a shadow of the moon passing between the earth, you the observer, and the sun. As the moon goes, moon by itself has no light. Moonlight is only a reflection of the sunlight. When the moon comes between the earth and the sun, because I hope you know that moon goes around the sun, around the earth. And the earth and the moon together goes around the sun. There are moments when you, the observer standing in the earth, between you and the sun, the moon comes, and therefore it appears that the sun is being swallowed. And then the moon moves, and therefore the sun is released. So just as Rahu covers the sun, this avidya in you or the tamas in you covers the ever-present, akhanda, unbroken, nitya, ever-present Brahman, Atman, the self in you, from you. You are not able to recognize it. The example is very good. With ignorance, when I look at it, of course I will cry out, the grahana started. Rahu has caught the sun. Oh, half eaten, half fully eaten. Oh, the sun has emerged out. The serpent has gone, the sun has fully come. These are all from our standpoint. Actually, we are seeing it. So a scientist would say, what are you talking, Swamiji? There is solar eclipse. I can take photographs of it. Now you sit back and think for a minute. The sun was never touched. Even when Grahana was there, the sun was there. Grahana's complete sun was there. The Grahana left sun was there. Sun was akhanda, nitya, source of all light. But it appeared to us that it is being covered because of the intervention of the moon between your vision and the sun. Thing. In the same way, the Atman, the self is, when the Shankara says in the first two lines, that akhanda nitya, this is akhanda, unbroken, ever the same, nitya, permanent, in the past, present and future, never is born, never is dying, is permanent. And it is covered by the tamas in you. This is a strange thing. You see the whole world with your eyes, isn't it? Now close one eye and with one eye you see it, everything. Now bring your index finger in front of the eyes. Sufficient. A little. And you say that, oh, the whole world is covered by my index finger. It's not the index finger that's covered. It's not the covered. We are obstructed from seeing it, which was there right in front of you. You have not become blind. Your eyesight is continuous. But something came between you and the objects, and therefore you are not able to see it. In the same way, the Atman, the self, is always with you, permanently. Even when you say that, I don't know Brahman. Anybody? Any direct experience of Atman? No, Swamiji. How did you know that you don't know it? Who told you? That I know. What do you mean I know? I am conscious that I have not experienced it. That consciousness is Brahman. So even to say that I don't know is the consciousness that illumines it. I don't know consciousness. How do you know? I am conscious of it. See? This consciousness is all the time. The sun has never, his light is never covered. Only the moon came in front of you and then it disappeared. Similarly, due to avidya, ignorance, due to tamas, mood of the intellect, its discrimination is gone, and therefore it is not able to recognize the Atman, the self in you, as your own self, and therefore you misunderstand that I am the my beauty conditioned. Rahuiva arkabimbam. So removing the tamas is the only way, removing the veiling is the only way. And this veiling creates all the agitations of the mind projects. These two cannot be separated. Both these, the trick of the human mind. The intellect cannot recognize, the mind projects. This non-apprehension of the intellect, which creates misapprehensions by the mind, this put together is called Maya. Your delusion. Delusion in you makes you see illusions outside. These delusions, the cause is Maya. Maya meaning these two tricks of the human mind. This is not your fault or my fault. We need not sit down and weep. It is the manufacturer's defect. God created you in that fashion. He could have changed it, but he did not. And now if he wants to change it, he will have to call you back to the factory, isn't it? Since the majority doesn't want to go back to the factory, he said, okay, then continue with this small little defect. Maya. Tiro bhute.
Tiro bhute swatmani Amalatarate jovati puman Jovati puman Anatmanam mohat Anatmanam mohat Ahamiti shariram kalayati Ahamiti shariram kalayati Tatah kama krodha Tatah kama krodha Pravritti bhiramum bandhana gunaihi Bandhana gunaihi Param vikshepakya Rajasa urushaktir vyathayati.
Simple, which I have 100 times we have already discussed, that when the intellect is veiled, the mind projects and you suffer, accepting that the projected reality, projected things are the real, though they are the unreal. And the real, you reject it, saying, what God? There is no God, no Atman, no self. These are all Pandits made it. It is all projections, there is nothing there. Thus the real is rejected, the rope is rejected, the serpent is accepted. And you suffer. Think. And complain that the Lord has put a serpent in front of me unnecessarily suffering, to give me suffering. That is why we say that Lord is constantly in bliss. Why? These jokes he is seeing every time. You yourself create and then you complain that I am the cause for it. He has no time to stop from laughing because of the stupidity of the man. Now, Tiro bhute swatmani. Tiro bhute, when it is veiled away from your own Atma Swarupa, Amala tarathejo vadipuman, this great Patman, the self, Amala, without any dirt, any filth, is ever pure, immaculate. Immaculate is a word used in the Bible. Untouched by sin, immaculate. But if you ask a Padri, what do you mean by immaculate? Look at the dictionary. Immaculate means untouched. By what? By sin. Immaculate means pure. Amala. So clear, defined. The word itself defines. Mala, dirt. Amala, dirtless. Why? In your language, the teachers of the Upanishads says, dirtless is Paramatma. Why do you say that way? Because you know what is dirt. Why? Because you are dirty. So in your language, dirt. Dirt means what? This cup is dirty. This chair is dirty. This place is dirty. Means it contains something other than itself. This cup is dirty. Why don't you clean the cup? It's dirty. And the woman from the kitchen says, it is not dirty. It is not dirty. Do you think that I am a blind man? I am seeing things which are not there. It is dirty. Come here, I will show you. No, sir, it is clean. I cleaned it. It is a clean cup. You put your finger in to scratch it and take it out, a black spot there, and then put it into her nose so that she may know what it is. It is then that you find it not come out. Oh, I see, it is a part of the cup. That is why I have always told you, don't purchase Indian cups. It will be always have dirt. Think. A black spot, but it has been already melted into the material. A part and parcel of the cup is not a dirt, but any dirt that can be removed, something other than the cup. This cloth is dirty. This place is dirty. This chair is dirty. Yes, the chair contains something other than the chair dust. The cloth contains something other than the cotton on it. Now, Paramatman is Amalaha. There is no dirt in it, means in the Atman there is nothing but the Atman. In the self there is none of these things. Waking state, mind is clean of the dream. The dream world is not in this. So that this Atman, the self, Tiro Bhute, when it is not, we are not able to realize or recognize it, your own Atman, the self, which is Amala Tejovati. It is full of light. Full of light, don't think of this kind of light. This is objects of your consciousness. The light in you which illumines the light. The sun, the moon, the stars and the fire, all these are sources of light in the world outside. They are all objects of consciousness. Consciousness is the light that lends light to these. Therefore I say I am conscious of it. So light when mean not this material light, pure consciousness. Tejovadi, Puman, Puman, Atmanam mohad ahamiti. This anatma, mohad due to your delusion, lack of discrimination. You recognize the anatman, the not self, the world of plurality. Ahamit, I am this. Shariram kalayati. You accept the body, this is me. The body there means all the three bodies. That I am this. The sense organs of the body, the mind and intellect of the subtle body, and the deep sleep state of not knowing anything. These alone is me. Nothing more. Why? You are not able to recognize it. Why is it not? Because you are veiled. Kalayati. Tata. Once you accept this pluralistic world and the body, mind and intellect as you, thereafter kama krodha prabhrivi, kama krodha automatically comes. Why? I am the body. So for my body's help and pleasure, it must have good things to eat, good things to drink, good contacts, sex, 1,000 things, kama, endless desires. Krodha, and when I can't get what I want, you get angry. Kama, Krodha, Prabhudevi. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Malsarya. All these arise, each one is a persecutor of the mind. Your mind's peace and tranquility gone. You suffer, roasted in these feelings. All because you have accepted the body, which is anatma, not self, as the only reality. Kama, Krodha, Prabhati, Viramam, Bandhana, Gunaihi, each one of them ties you down, limits your personality. Swamiji, what can I do? I don't want it, but I am always, bad temper. Pooh! Limited. I am really speaking, Swamiji, a sincere student came all the way from my town to Chudamani for spiritual. Bad, Swamiji, I am limited. Why? I am lusty. I am sexy. I cannot stand other people. And here there are so many people. Swamiji, I am going. Where? To a temple there, alone to do tapas. 3 days. Hi. It's not anybody else. You yourself have created these vasanas or these tendencies in you, and limited by it, you cannot live harmoniously with others in the world outside. The world is not responsible for all the disturbances that are created in your mind. No, no. Your own mind. Take a non-vegetarian to a vegetarian restaurant. Give them beautiful vegetarian food. अच्छा मुर्गी नहीं है. He is happy only. Another living being must die for his satisfaction. Then only he is happy. ये क्या? Oh, yeah. ये तो घास खा रहे. Similarly, the other fellow, take him to the non-vegetarian military hut. He can't stand it. Who limits you? Your own thoughts. From childhood onwards, I have heard that way, therefore. I like this food only. The Spanish fellow says that, this food, the Indian food is terrible. You go there to Spain. The street itself smells and you run to another street. It's all habits. So I can't stand and enjoy in Spain. He can't enjoy India. It's all limitations. So, Kama Krodha Prabhu Bandhana Gunaihi Param Vikshepakya Rajasaha. So then, when the tamas has covered this, you misunderstand, you reject the Atman because you don't know him, and then accept only these projections of the mind. And when these are accepted, the plurality, raga, dvesha, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, natural. Bandhana limits each one of us. You have not got the freedom to enjoy the whole universe in front of you. With the Lord has given you to enjoy, I can't. Many things of this world I can't enjoy. I can't stand it. I can't lie down. I can't sit on it. जो कुछ चाहते हैं नारायण का प्रसाद है, चलते रहो. कभी sorrow, कभी happiness, कभी success, कभी failure. 60, 65 years, you are allowed. Afterwards is all extension given. Because the Lord thinks that he is not cooked properly, another half an hour. So I am all in extension. 60, 65 years. Always the first 20 years you are not conscious what all happened. Another 10 years, you are mad. It's only 35, 40 onwards to 65, you got slightly. But by 50, you are stopped because, memories are gone. It's only 10 years is all the problem. Sit down quietly. Aha. Oh, that is gone. Gone. Very good. And this come, ha, hu. Sakshi matra hoke, enjoy the tamasha. If Bhagavan can enjoy everything, I am also Bhagavan, I am enjoying. So Bhagavan himself will start feeling, yeah, useless fellow. If I give him sorrow also, he says, and joy also, he says, I don't know whether he is exactly enjoying it or cutting a joke with me. Yes, you understand? You become Vikshaya Vakya. The Viksheva starts, the projection starts. By what? The Rajas. Viksheva Rajasaha Urushaktir Vedayati. There afterwards, that powerful, the power of it persecutes you in 1,000 ways. The thing that we have already been telling you, that Rajas, Tamas, when it veils the intellect, the mind projects Viksheva. This Avarana and Viksheva, veiling and projecting. These are the two powers in which you and I are at this moment as an individualized ego living down. It is we who want to get out of it and come to rediscover our own true nature, Amala. Without any dirt, without anything other than it, the pure state of consciousness. That is, I told you in the very beginning, Shankara in this textbook is a reveling in poetry. He was not only a philosopher but also a poet. While he is writing the commentary of the Upanishad, there is no chance for his poetry to express. When you have got music and you are not allowed to sing, it's a terrible, painful thing. This you generally see in satsang. A newly come lady in the same village, she also came for satsang. Everybody is singing and all this other thing. This lady is full of song, full of music. But nobody knows that she is so. And she is listening to third-rate music of others. And she's feeling, if only I get a chance. But she doesn't know. These people don't know her. It is at that time, a Hindu lady has got that trick. She starts making 2 or 3 false cough. So the neighboring lady, even though she doesn't know you, kya baat hai? What a pity, she will say it loudly. Kya kare? Galla baith gaya. Nahi to ga satha tha. Gar kya kare? Galla baith gaya. Now the host heard that. And the host also is a Hindu. And therefore he knows that this language. Amma, it doesn't matter, we are all happy to hear you. Of course I understand your throat is not all right, but try. Because we are not great musicians, we will enjoy. Please try, please try. And everybody is anxious. Then she starts looking all the ladies. What a question. What song should I sing? Why? She knows all the songs. Now each lady starts saying, she accepts it. Looks another side. So 3/4 shaking heads. So each one has given here a song and she starts. And what does she sing? That which she has been singing all her lifetime. Not any of these songs. Each lady thinks that maybe the other lady told her to sing this song. Now, what I wanted to say was, the one who has got the music, he has to express it, or else it is agonizing, suffocating, choking. Want to express? Think. In the same way, when you have misunderstood the Atman, the self is not recognized, but instead of that, the world of plurality. These various negative tendencies which are natural for the human mind in ignorance will rise up. And once they rise up, Guru Shakti, it's powerful persecutions, you come to suffer in yourself. Mahamoha.
Mahamoha graha grasana galitatma vagamanaha Dhiyo nanavastham Swayam abhinayam stadgunataya Apare samsare Vishaya vishapure jalanidhau Nimajyonmajyoyam Brahmati kumati kutsitagati.
It's a reveling in poetry. The same idea picturized. Mahamohagraha, the great shark. Mahamoha, the great delusion. Non-apprehension plus misapprehensions. This Mahamoha is recognized or explained here as a great shark. Grasana galita, by the throat, caught you. Atma avagamanu, without knowing the Atman, the self, in your ignorance. A great shark called delusion has caught you by the neck. Dhiyo nana avastham, thereafter, your buddhi, intellect, nana avastha, jagrat, swapna, sushupti, adi avastha. All the three, waking, dream and deep sleep states. Swayam abhinayan, recognizing that I am the waker, I am the dreamer, I am the deep sleeper, and harvest your experiences in these three fields. Tadgunataya. According to those gunas. In the waking state, more rajas, more sattva, and more rajas in the dream, and total tamas in the deep sleep. Harvesting these experiences in these three worlds or three fields. Apare samsare, in this par, shore. Apare, shoreless, samsara, world of plurality. Vishaya, vishapure, full of the poison of sense objects. See, all right, remain in the water. No, you will not survive there. Why? You will start slowly losing all your skin because it is a poisoned waters of samsara. Jalanidhau, in that ocean of samsara plurality, full of the waters which are poisoned by sense objects. Nimajjannutmatyan, now sinking, now rising up, nobody to save you from it. So now a sense object takes up, from birth to death, mind you, go up and down the various experiences. The outer world in the various vicissitudes of life bounds you up and down, plays like a ball, helpless, hapless. Brahmati kumati, in delusion, moves about, no direction, because it is an ocean. You don't know whether you are going to east or west or north or south. Now this way, now that way. And thus goes on round and round without knowing the direction. Kutsita gati. So most a terrible tragic way of life in which the individual lives. And you get tired, exhausted, weary, and you die. Others who are surviving, what to do? To save the sanitary beauty of the society, you are buried. You are gone. Take another body and another place. Again the plurality will again continue. Swamiji, my early life, you read the life history of all these great people. Born poor, suffered, then he got, and then he knew the trick of cheating others, until at last I became a multimillionaire, and I was there, but a greater cheat came and cheated me, and in poverty I died. What was the life? Where is the progress? I bumped up and down. Situations came out. A conducive situation I got out. Then I became the minister. Now what is it? Now we are standing in the queue to get into the bus. Everybody kicking you because you are too old. And you are young. You have never known that he was an ex-minister. While he was a minister, so many people around you, the commissioner, the police, everywhere, businessmen, political leaders, thus going up and down, suffers in this ocean of poisonous waters of sensuality, sense objects. All because you are not able to recognize that you are the pure self and identify with the projections of the mind. You come to suffer. Therefore this tamas that creates a veiling of the intellect, incapacity to understand the truth, the reality, and identify with the unreal, you live through the sorrows which are also unreal. Just as the dreamer goes through the sorrows of the dream. The dream itself is unreal, and you go through unreal sorrows, but at that time it is very real to you. Only on waking up you realize, why did I suffer? My wife died. But it is lying down next to me and snoring away. What died? That wife that I had in my dream. Unreal. But still you lived through the sorrows of it, the sufferings of it. Thus the individual's life becomes misery due to this non-apprehension, play of non-apprehension and misapprehension. Bhanu Prabha. Bhanu Prabha.
Prabha Sanjanita Bhrapanktihi. Sanjanita Bhrapanktihi. Bhanum Tirodhaya Vijrumbhate Yatha. Vijrumbhate Yatha. Atmoditaham Kritiratmatattvam. Kritiratmatattvam. Tatha Tirodhaya Vijrumbhate Swayam. Tirodhaya Vijrumbhate Swayam.
The students are highly intellectual. Vedantic student sitting in front of the teacher is not a dullard. So when the ideas are given to him, he strings them together and he sees and recognizes illogicality in the teacher's assumption or his concept. Hey, Guru, don't bluff me like that. Why? Where did all these come from? Hey, maybe non-apprehension of reality. But the reality was all the time there. Akhanda Nitya. So all these are risen from him. And as a result of it, identified with these, I became Mr. Ego, individual. And that individual is no more able to recognize him and suffers. How can it be? How can my shadow cover me? Huh? Bhagavan, Paramatma, he is all-pervading, eternal, immutable, ever-present. Not realizing it, I projected a world of plurality. Identified with the plurality became Mr. Ego, the individuality. And the individual is no more able to recognize Brahman. There is no Brahman. He concludes and shamelessly declares, 56 years Russia expressed that there is no God. See? And they are right. From their standpoint, there is nothing. Why? Tamas and rajas. Now they have come down to, I think there is something in religion. To reject is not right. Or else why should we, such a powerful nation, become so poor, begging at the 19 rich countries to give something? Ba, kuch de do ma ba. There is a mighty far behind. You understand? How is it possible? Shankara says, it is possible. How? Bhanu Prabha Samjanita, born out of Bhanu Prabha by the heat of the sunlight, sun, born out of the sun's heat, playing upon the surface of the ocean, the vapors rise, abhrabhanktihi, and they become the clouds. So who created the clouds? Sun's heat. From the sun's heat was born clouds, and those clouds, bhanam tirodhaya vijrumbhane yadha, just as those clouds cover the sun and revel. Is it not? Where did the clouds come from? From me. And then what happened? Clouds cover the sun. And you and I say, last 3 days we have not seen the sun. Why? What happened? Sun has gone on casual leave? No. There's a clouds of the clouds. How did you see the cloud? Ah, that way. You saw the cloud by the light of the sun. Sun never went anywhere. It was illumining. Even when you say sun was not there, it was illumining. It is in the light of the sun that you said that the clouds are there. But the clouds don't allow me to see the sun directly. You are conscious, but you are not able to recognize consciousness directly. Why? Because of the ego. Where did the ego come from? Non-apprehension and the misapprehension. Tamas and rajas. The veiling and the vikshepa. Identified with it, I became ego. And as an ego, I cannot directly see consciousness, but I am experiencing consciousness in every experience in my life. I am seeing it and experiencing it in the light of consciousness. So that Bhanu Prabha Samjanita, born out of Bhanu Prabha, the heat of the sun, abhravanktihi, the layers and layers of rows of clouds, bhanum tirodha, having covered the sun, vijrumbhane, it cravels and says, where is the sun? Sun gone. I alone am. The clouds are moving about. Atmotitahang hridiratma tattvam. Atma udita, from that consciousness is born the ego, because I am conscious of that I am the body, mind and intellect. I want the objects, emotions and thoughts. I am conscious of everything. Born out of consciousness, the stupid ego Tadha tirodhaya vijrumbhade swayam. It covers the presence of the consciousness, the divine, and say that I alone am. I have to look after myself. I must gain. I am the doer. God is there. No, after death I will meet him. Idea is he is somewhere in heaven. He doesn't know all these things. Only now and then God opens the window and looks down and sees that the people are suffering, then he immediately closes because the stink comes up. God is no doubt the scripture. Yesterday I told you, in the scripture it is always said like that, but the thumb is facing the heart. First you consider him there, then you come to identify with him and become here. No. This is the self. Thus, just as the clouds are born out of the sun, sun's heat, then covers the sun, and rebels themselves in front of it, so too the stupid ego in you, born out of him, covers him from your direct experience. And it egoistically asserts that I alone am the one who is the doer and experiencer of this world. I must make the world, I must save the world, I must serve the world. There you are. It goes on. This is the drama of your life.